What up YouTube, Santos CR7 here with an updated deck profile on my Fabledsworn deck for the new March 2011 ban list. The deck wasn't really hit that hard. I mean, I lost an honest, so I ended up just taking them all out. But I also just just kind of re-innovated the deck, and I think it's working way more consistent than it used to be. And anyways, just get started with the deck. So with the Lightsworn part of the deck, of course, you still have two JDs. I'm only running one Celestia now because I figured most of the time it was just like a solar recharge target, um, or it would always get milled. Occasionally, when I do have it and I do mill the wolf and I summon it, I mean it's pretty good, but one's just fine for the deck. Three wolves, usually never gonna be a dead card in your hand. You can send it with another card for Solkius, discard it with Raven, Solar Recharge, or just mill it. Yeah, three's fine for this deck. One Garroth and one Jane. Two Lilas for, it's really my only back row destruction along with my one Raikou. And then one Lumina because you have to. It's Lightsworn, so then I put it down just to one Raikou because I figured that setting cards was too slow for the deck. So yeah, just the one Soul Raikou is good enough. For the Fabled part, we got three Grimrose, of course, your searcher for the deck. Three Ravens, your main tuner that you're going to be using. Three Fabled Crews, the heart and soul of the deck. The reason the deck works to begin with, probably. It's just really good. Two Fabled Solkius. He helps, like, with getting the Lightsworn into the grave for JD, or just for Synchro in general. He's pretty good. And then two Kashano. He's kind of also the MVP of the deck. Because the most important thing, he's probably the one thing you do want to mill, other than Wolf, is Kashano. So that, because Kashano in the grave sets up your cruise plays like really easily. So that's all the monsters. For the spells, you're gonna see it's a really like draw based deck. Like I just love drawing cards. So we got three Solar Recharge, three Upstart Goblins. I guess I kind of took the idea from like 6 amps or whatever, but I was just like, hey, I'm gonna try it out, and for me, personally, it really works. I mean, I give my opponent the extra 1,000, but it's okay because I usually OTK them anyways, so it's all good. Three Pot of Avarice. I go through the deck so fast, especially the Cruises and Grimrose. So usually my targets for Pot of Avarice would be 3 Cruise, 2 Grimrose, 2 Cruise, 2 Grimrose, and a Synchro. I mean, Pot of Avarice is really good. And I also found that at 2, I would usually mill both of them. So with 3, I mean, I'm bound to draw one of them. 2 Gold Sarks. It's just something I'm testing out. I'm kind of not liking it. The deck is running at 42, so I probably could take them out to make it even 40, but I mean, usually I just end up just sending it to the grave with for Solkius, or unless I open with it, then I very rarely use it. One charge, because of course it's Lightsworns, one Reborn, staple. Card Destruction, added in Card Destruction for the extra draw power. And also, I mean, if I have Cruise in my hand, it sets off the effect, so Card Destruction really works. Giant Trunade, my last and probably very only back row thing to battle back row. And then 2 Beckoning Lights, which just lets me get back the JDs. Lets me abuse Cruise by discarding Cruise and just grabbing her back. So Beckoning Light's just really good for the deck. The sinks. Where did I put my sinks? Yeah, I didn't lay out the synchros. Should have thought this through. Oh well. The main synchros that I usually always synchro into first. Reagan, again, just draw power when I have no cards in my hand. Or one card in my hand, I draw until I have 2. So usually I will run out of a hand pretty fast and then just synchro for Reagan to draw 2 and keep going. 2 Valkyries for the added, again, just for draw power. Discard Cruise to draw a card, special, some Fable, and start off again. 3 Fable Leviathan. Right now it's kind of one of my favorite guys along with Scrap Dragon. pretty much if I know my opponent has like a Mirror Force or something, I will usually synchro into Leviathan just so that he can get destroyed and I can recycle my Fables to do it all again. Or I'll just synchro for him, synchro for Scrap Dragon, and then pop him to pop some like a back row or something of my opponent, get back my Fables and do it again. I mean, Leviathan's just really good. Iron Chain and Gaia Knight, I mean, really, they're just fillers. And Black Rose, occasionally I do need to blow up the field if my opponent's just like totally dominating me. Black Rose, of course, is needed. One Stardust, I mean, it's just pretty much an extra deck staple. Colossal, I kind of want to replace them with a second Scrap Dragon, because Scrap Dragon in this deck, especially with Leviathan, is just really good. And it's like one of my favorite plays to bust out. And then lastly, Ally of Justice Field Marshal. He's my replacement for Mistworm, just because of like, I don't know, Plant Synchro or Gravekeepers or whatever with their set cards. I mean, he's 2900 attack, so he could pretty much get over a lot of stuff. And when he destroys the defense position monster, I mean, I draw a card. So again, like I said, this deck is very based on just drawing cards. Usually I can maybe deck my own self out in 3 to 4 turns. And by deck myself out, I mean I drew my whole deck out. I mean, it's just a really fun deck. This is probably the deck I'm going to take to regionals in LA next week. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Any changes you think I should do. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Check out my team's channel, Team DMG. We have some videos up. We have quite amount of video. I mean, we got like 10 videos up already of just like deck profiles and stuff. Really appreciate it if you guys could go subscribe to us so we can put more videos up. Sorry about that. Also, shout out to my friend Doom Kaiser Zombie. Go check out his channel. He can use some subs too. He's got pretty good trade binders up. Like, I know he's got Ab Zeros. If you guys are looking for those, he's got them. Just go check him out. And like I said, give me some suggestions. And yeah, thanks guys.